Hello and welcome to Lesson 5. In this lesson, you will learn that card ranking will change in some games and the concept of the left bower. You will learn each aspect to the card game Euchre, starting with the general mechanics, then getting into some specific rules for the game, followed by some strategy tips that will help you win. The lesson will conclude with an example round of Euchre to highlight the card rank change, the left bower, and the strategies that will help you win. In the previous lessons, all the games have had cards rank from ace being the highest and twos being the lowest. These rankings are not always the case, and we will see that firsthand in this lesson's game, How to Play Euchre. Knowing where the cards rank is essential in being able to accurately bid and correctly play your hand. The offsuit jack of the same color is known as the left bower in the game Euchre. This left bower, or simply the left, becomes a trump-suited card for the round. This means that when a trump-suited card is led, the left bower can be played or may have to be played onto the trick. If a player leads the left, players will need to play a trump-suited card to follow suit. This offsuit jack is seen in other trick-taking games, and besides the left, is known as the off jack or the jick. There are different variations to the card game Euchre. This lesson will be shown with 4 players divided into 2 teams. Teammates sit across from each other. Euchre is only played with a 24 card deck, the aces down to the 9s in each suit. Each player is dealt 5 cards in sets of 2 or 3. The top card of the remaining deck is flipped up for everyone to see. The goal of Euchre is to win at least 3 out of a possible 5 tricks each round to score points. The highest ranking trump card played will win the trick. If no trump card was played, the highest ranking card in the lead suit will win the trick. As mentioned earlier, the card rank changes in Euchre once a trump suit is established. For example, when diamonds are trump, the jack of diamonds becomes the highest ranking trump card, and the left bower, the jack of hearts, becomes the second highest ranking trump card. The non-trump suited cards remained ranked aces down to the 9s. The player left of the dealer has the first option to establish the trump suit. Since player A dealt this hand, the option starts with player B. The first potential trump suit is the suit of the card that is flipped from the deal. In this case, the suit is hearts. Player B has 2 options at this time: state hearts as trump or pass. On a pass, the option moves to player C. If every player passes on calling hearts trump, the option returns to player B to pick any other suit than the one that was previously passed on. When the trump is established as the suit that was flipped up from the deck, the dealer gets to pick up the card showing and discard 1 from his hand. The discard is placed face down. If the suit that was flipped up from the deck is passed on, no discard takes place. For this example game, player C has stated hearts as the trump suit. The player left of the dealer plays the first card. With the goal of winning the trick in mind, player B leads his highest card, the ace of spades. Each player must follow the lead suit if possible. Player C follows with the queen of spades, player D follows with the jack of spades, and player A follows with the 10 of spades. Player B wins the trick with the highest ranking card. The winner of the trick leads the next trick. Player B leads the king of diamonds. Player C does not have a card in the lead suit and can play any card. Player C wants to win the trick and plays the trump-suited king of hearts. Player D is forced to follow the lead suit with a diamond. Player A does not have a card in the lead suit and can choose any card to play. Player C wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player C leads the next trick with the trump-suited jack of hearts. Player D's jack of diamonds is considered trump and has to be played to follow suit. Player A and player B follow suit, and player C wins the trick with the highest ranking jack of hearts. Players continue to play until all cards have been played. At the end of the round, Team 1 has 3 tricks and Team 2 has 2 tricks. The team that determined the trump suit is referred to as the attackers and will get 1 point for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 2 points for winning all 5 tricks. The team that did not determine the trump is referred to as the defenders and will get 2 points for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 4 points for winning all 5 tricks. When the defenders get 3 or more tricks in a hand, it is known as a euchre. The first team to 10 points wins the game. Each team's score is kept using 2 playing cards that add up to 10. In the example round, the attackers were Team 1, and they get 1 point for winning 3 tricks. The number of suit symbols showing represents your team's score. Each team will keep their own score and update it after each round that is played. Player who determines trump has the option to play the hand without his or her partner. In this situation, the player's partner would put his or her cards down, and the round would be played the same as explained before, but with only 3 players. If the player who goes alone wins 3 or 4 tricks, the attackers are awarded 1 point. If the lone player is able to win all 5 tricks, the attackers are awarded 4 points. The defending team will get 2 points for winning 3 or 4 tricks, 4 points for winning all 5 tricks. The offsuit jack of the same color is considered trump and is the second highest ranking card. Players must play the same suit that was led whenever possible. No card exchange takes place for the dealer if everyone passes in the first round. Once the first suit is passed on, it cannot be called as trump for that round. If everyone passes in the second round, the dealer has to determine the trump. This is known as sticking the dealer. A farmer's hand is when you are dealt a hand with only 9s and 10s. Announce you have a farmer's hand, and all the cards are reshuffled and redealt. When you pick up the flipped up card as the dealer, it is better to get rid of a card suit other than an ace than a low card of a suit with multiple cards. This way you can play trump when you cannot follow the suit. With the left bower, the trump suit has 7 cards. Try to keep track of how many trump cards are played and when players are unable to follow trump. Player A is the dealer and deals 5 cards to each player in sets of 2 or 3. The top card of the remaining deck is flipped up. The first option for trump is clubs. Each player chose to pass, and clubs can no longer be trump for this round. Player B passes again, player C passes again, player D calls spades as trump. This means the jack of spades is now the top ranked card, and the left bower, the jack of clubs, becomes the second highest ranking card. Player B leads the king of clubs. Player C does not have a club and plays a trump suited spade to try to win the hand. Player D plays a higher trump spade. Player A has to follow the lead suit with a club. Player D wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player D leads the next trick with the highest ranking trump card. Player A and Player B follow suit. Player C cannot follow suit and can play any card. Player D wins the trick. Player D leads again, this time with the jack of clubs. This is trump and considered a spade. Spades would need to be played to follow suit if possible. No other player has a trump suited card left. Player D wins the trick. Player D leads again. All other players must follow the heart suit if possible. Player D wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player D leads the last trick and wins again as no other player can follow the heart-led suit. Team 2 has won all 5 tricks. They are awarded 2 points. This wraps up Lesson 5. I would encourage you to play a few games of euchre to become familiar with how the card rank can change and the left bower becoming a trump-suited card. Lesson 6 will build on these concepts through the card game 500. Thanks for watching.